Hi, good morning, mabuhay, and blessed be God forever as you do study. So again, this is Miss Jazz, and for this video, we are now on our science class. I want to welcome you for our second quarter first lesson encounter. Alright, so before we go on, let me know how are you? I hope everything's fine despite of whatever it is that is happening right now. So I hope that you are fine today. Okay, so let me please remind everyone about the things that we need to remember during pastime or while we are watching the video. First, kindly focus. Second, listen carefully. Third, please mute your microphone if you're not asked to talk to. Fourth, raise your hand if you want to ask something or if you want to answer. And for the last and sixth one, always turn on your camera so I can see your beautiful and handsome faces. And lastly, alright, so what's for today? So for today, we're going to have the first lesson for the second quarter and we'll discuss it further. Afterwards, we'll have review activity number 1 and review activity number 2. Okay, so are you ready? So if you're ready, let's now go on our first lesson for second quarter. So the discussion for the first lesson for the second quarter is about the topic. Yeah, it's about microscope. Can you say that? Microscope. All right. So I hope that some of you are familiar with this microscope. Okay. So let us now further discuss what's about microscope. Okay. So what is a microscope? A microscope is used for seeing very small objects or tiny objects that cannot be seen by our naked eyes. When we say naked eyes, we can see it clearly, all right, without any equipment. But, okay, if we are using microscope, it means that the object or the species is very tiny and little that we cannot see it or we need a microscope to be able to see it quickly. All right? Okay. So, according to our resources, there are two types of microscope. And these are compound microscope and electron microscope. But we're not going to focus on that because what we're going to focus today are the parts of the microscope. And later, we'll know the function of these parts. Okay? So the parts of the microscope are the following. First, we have the revolving nose piece, objectives, stage clips, light source, ocular lens, or mostly known as eyepiece, arm, stage, coarse adjustment knob, and fine adjustment knob. Why I added knob? Because it's like a doorknob wherein you can twist it. And later you will know the function. Okay, so this is a typical microscope. All right. Now, to know further about it, let us know the parts and functions. So first, we have what they call the eyepiece. All right. So the eyepiece is known as ocular. It is used to view the specimen that is on the stage. All right. So it is where we sneak in or look, okay, so that we can see the specimen. Okay, specimen that is put on the stage. Okay, and what is a stage? Later, you'll know the function of the stage. Next, number 2, body tube or barrel. So this body tube or barrel holds the eyepiece and lenses, and this is the part where the light passes from the objectives upward and through the eyepiece. So this is the funnel, all right? Okay, and it holds the eyepiece and lens. Number 3 is the revolving nose piece. So what's about the revolving nose piece? It holds the objectives and let them move to change position for proper magnification. So revolving nose piece is the one that adjusts the magnification so that we can see clearly the specimen. Alright? So again, eyepiece, body tube, revolving nose piece. Next. So we also have here what they call objectives. What is an objective? Contain the different lenses that have various magnification. So there are 3 kinds of magnifications here. First is the scanner. It shows all the view of the specimen. Second, low power objective. So you can just see or magnify the specimen 10 times of it. Okay? And when we say high power objective, it has a higher magnification wherein it is 40 times visible. Alright? So that is the function of the objectives. Next, we also have here, okay, the arm. Okay, what is the function of the arm? It is used to carry the microscope properly. So if we're going to get it on a cabinet or we are going to pack away it, so we use or we carry it through the arm. All right. Number 6, this is the stage. So the stage is where the slide is placed with the use of the stage clip to hold the slide in place. Okay, so this is where the specimen is placed. All right. Next, number 7, the course adjustment knob. So this is what I've told you a while ago. It's a knob because it let the body tube move up and down to adjust the focus on the image or specimen. So course adjustment knob focuses on the whole image or the specimen. Okay, and it moves up and down. While the fine adjustment knob is used to sharpen the image of the specimen for the proper distinction of its parts. So the fine adjustment knob functions as, okay, as the eye source or the source of the specific parts or distinctive parts of a specimen. That's the difference of a fine adjustment knob and a coarse adjustment knob. Number 9, we have the light source, and from its own word, it gives light to the specimen so that it can be visibly viewed. And the last one is the base, wherein it supports the whole weight of the microscope. All right? So those are the functions of the microscope. Okay? So don't forget the parts and functions. So that in case you will use a microscope, all right, you know what to do and how to use it. So do you have questions? If you have questions, feel free to message Miss Jazz or Miss Marielle, okay? And I hope this review activity number 1 will help you to review on our lesson today. So get ready with your whiteboard or a paper and answer the following question. Okay, so read and answer each question carefully. You write your answer on your whiteboard or a clean paper. Number 1, it is used for seeing very small objects that cannot be seen by our naked eye. So the answer is microscope. Okay, so the answer is microscope. So next, number 2, known as ocular, it used to view the specimen that is on the stage. A, eyepiece. B, revolving nose piece. Okay, the answer is letter A, eyepiece. All right. Next, let's go to number 3. Supports the weight of the microscope. A, base. B, stage. The correct answer is, yeah, it's letter A, base. All right. Next, number 3. Holds the eyepiece and lenses. Let light pass from the objectives upward and through the eyepiece. A, body tube, or B, light source. Okay, the correct answer is letter A, body tube. All right. Next, number 5. Gives light to the specimen so that it can be viewed. The correct answer is letter B, the light source, of course. Source of light. Next, number 6. Holds the objectives and let them move to change position for proper magnification. Okay, what's the correct answer? Yeah, the correct answer is the revolving nose piece. All right, next. Let's go to the next one. Number 7. Let the body tube move up and down to adjust the focus on the image or specimen. Okay, the correct answer is the coarse adjustment knob. All right, next. Number 8. Used to sharpen the image of the specimen for the proper distinction of its parts. A or B? All right, it's letter A, fine adjustment knob. Next, number 9, where the slide is placed with the use of the stitch clip to hold the slide in place. Is it A, base, B, stitch? Yeah, the correct answer is B, stage. Okay, next. Number 10, used to carry the microscope properly. A, arm, B, objectives. All right, the correct answer is, yeah, arm. Okay, so that's it. All right. So if you have time, kindly answer review time activity number 2. So just open your module and answer pages 63 to 65. Okay. And all right. I hope that you are still okay and fine after our lesson. I hope you gain knowledge from it. And reminders before we end this video. Don't forget to answer your Google form, okay, for your asynchronous class tomorrow and the pages that I will be sending. Okay, so I think that's it. Goodbye, Assiduous 20 class. I hope that you have a nice day. And again, this is Miss Jazz. Bye.